Hello, ladies and gentlemen. SirMonty'sIdeas coming to you to give you ideas on how I feel about Trump bombing key and specific areas in Iran yesterday, and just got some quick facts for you. The first one I'm gonna go over, man. I know a lot of people feel a certain way about certain things. You got the Dems calling for impeachment. You got meanwhile, Bush literally started a war for nothing, right? That's for weapons we never did find, but he didn't get castigated for that. But anyway, I'm gonna give you my ideas, man. I'm gonna start with the 5 facts, man. One, well, first, man, I think it was a deterrent because you gotta understand under Biden, man, a lot of people were doing a lot of things. You had Russia go and deal with Ukraine. You had, and of course, it didn't help that the fascists, the people inside of the Islam community in those states over there in the Middle East, they don't play by any specific rules. They only respect power. And Biden or Kamala didn't possess any of it. No kind of nothing. No deterrent in it. Even their voice was soft. So with that being said, I think Trump made the right decision. And as he stated in his address to the nation, he bombed the key facilities that would deter them and keep them from having the nuclear possibilities of enriching uranium. And no civilian didn't attack any civilian, didn't attack any of this leadership. And even though they should be well in their rights because you threaten us. And I don't know about you, but when I'm threatened, I want to eliminate the threat. If I get in the fist fight, you're going either me or you. And if I get the upper hand, I'm gonna do it. You're gonna get it until you go down. Let's talk about the people's lives, the people living under the regime for the last 40 plus years. I don't know about you. I don't know where the ladies at. Maybe think about the ladies. Maybe I don't want to be wrapped in carpet every day. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe if you show anything other than your eyeballs, you're subject to discipline. And you know what I'm saying? I don't, and mind you, I'm not a feminist by any means. I believe women should play that women are just as equal to men as far as under the eyes of God. But we do play specific roles. I am the head of my household. My wife, although I love her dearly, submits to me. And the children submits to her and both of us. And I submit to God, which has worked for thousands of years, But hit me in the comments if you disagree. We can discuss that. Like you have, for instance, you have a lot of leftist views. You got a lot of leftist people who are fighting and supporting Iran just because they hate a man who they were told to hate by the media. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Common sense tells you. But I guarantee you, the woman there sitting in New York who's walking around with her breast out and war paint on, I guarantee you wouldn't make it a day in Iran. You would, or any other, most countries for that matter, without any, But hey, enjoy the fact that you have the freedom to do that you have the freedom to protest. The fact that you could protest, scream, and call people idiots, and you go yell downtown New York and everywhere else in the DC and all that, is exemplary of the fact that you do not have a king, but you have an elected official. Let's not forget, the whole reason this kicked off, Israel is surrounded by its enemies. Many states, I think it's 50-some states over there. I got to check that. But I know it's 50-some countries over there that all wants that. Their whole sole purpose is to wipe Israel as a nation off the map. Now, it could be a statement. Is Israel the Israel of the Bible that we were supposed to support? And because remember in Revelations, they will be a remnant of Israel in heaven. And when we get to heaven, we're going to be amazed to see them because we're going to want to give them things and do things for them. It's going to be an amazing sight to see an actual Israeli descendant in heaven. There will be a remnant. God said he will always have a remnant. But for the most part, they're going to get wiped out because they don't agree that Jesus is the God. That's another conversation we can have later on. Hit me in the comments if you want me to. The people calling for Trump's impeachment. No. What was the impeachment for Bush? Yeah, I don't agree with that. The man. See, what I think it is that we tread it so softly. We've got soft in America, and we ain't got it so good. We're so comfortable. We're so spoiled that we have time. That the food you can get, you can go to the grocery store. Now you got Uber Eats. You got food that can be delivered to the door. You don't even have to go make a list anymore. And technology has evolved so well that now we have time for dumb stuff. And we're not used to men being men anymore, especially the man in a position, the man that's in charge of the office of the highest office in the land. And so he made a decision that honestly, if I had the information that he did, or any inkling, like even if I did, even just what I know now, I would have made the same decision. You know? And there's nothing else to say about it. It's just we need to embrace manhood. When men are allowed to be men, and I'm not talking about being misogynistic or anything of that nature, but when men are allowed to make manly decisions, because Trump is thinking in the protection years after, because he's on the, let's admit it, he's on the downslope of life. He's in 80s, he's lived a long, passionate life, I guess. But in 20, 30 years, he more than likely probably won't be here. But he can go to them pearly gates and say, hey, Lord, I did everything within my power, even with half the country, well, I ain't gonna say half, I'm gonna say a small 20 to maybe 30% of dummies of the country agreeing, like going against me and against other nations, but I protected the nation as best I could. And yeah, man, that's what manhood's about. We make the tough decisions. Now ask yourself, if you're mad, like me, I personally agree, like I said, I support Trump 100% in what he did. But what if Kamala would have won? Do you think she would have made that decision? Do you think she could have made that decision? She can't even read a proper speech correctly. She can't even read it. She can't even go off the cuff and just talk normally to the people and relate, because she's so unrelatable. And that's 99% of the Democrats now. These are the same people who put that thing in your arm. These are the people who, opened the floodgates and let 22 million illegal aliens in here. These are the people who wanted you to continue while they are abusing U.S. aid and getting. Also, that's another issue. Yeah, you see how they took those hit U.S. aid, and now the Democrats are crying broke. They lost several millions in the DNC. Coincidence? I think not. But long story short, man, just to wrap it up, Trump administration said, "Hey, be what it is and be as it may. We ain't circumventing the law. We just doing what was done before us, but in a fashion that supports America instead of goes against it. Like when Clinton signed the NAFTA agreement and allowed all the businesses to go overseas for cheaper labor. In essence, make it not allowing us to have the lowering the amount of jobs that were available. But be that as it may. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. Tell me what you think. And yeah, I got more coming to you.